Number 10. Hyundai Ioniq 5. The Hyundai Ioniq 5 has proved to be extremely popular for the brand, and its interiors have played a major role in this success. The interior of the Ioniq 5 is pretty sophisticated and spacious. It features two 12.25-inch displays that completely transform the look of the interiors. The center screen is used for all the infotainment functions and for controlling the HVAC and car-related functions, and is a touchscreen. The other one that sits right in front of the driver is a display that shows all the driver-related data like speed, battery level, etc. Number 9. Tesla Model 3. Tesla is a brand that is well known for its futuristic interiors, and it is no different when it comes to the Model 3. Taking center stage in the interior of the Model 3 is a huge 15.4-inch touchscreen that is unusually placed in landscape orientation. The landscape orientation makes it unique, as most cars have touchscreens oriented in portrait mode. Also, it is attached to the dashboard in such a manner that when seated on the front seat, the screen appears as if it's floating. The Model 3 follows the usual approach seen in all Teslas when it comes to design. This approach is based on minimalism and has been used by the brand since its inception. This allows for the Model 3's interior to be very spacious and clutter-free, which makes it easy to use as well. Number 8. Ford Mustang Mach-E. Ford made a bold move when it brought the legendary Mustang moniker into the EV space. It was not to every fan's liking. However, when fans saw the product in flesh, they were blown away. It was extremely advanced and tech-laden and had a superbly appointed interior that was futuristic and functional at the same time. Although the Mustang EV doesn't look too big on the outside, it has more than enough space on the inside for 5 passengers and luggage. The materials used in the interiors are also very good, and the cabin in general is well designed. It has a centrally mounted touchscreen that is large enough and controls all the usual functions in the car. It also has a physical knob to make it easier to use the infotainment system while driving. Number 7. Tesla Model S. The Tesla Model S was a revolution when it first came out, and its interiors played a major part in this, as it was unlike anything that people had seen before that. It had a huge 17-inch portrait-oriented touchscreen sitting atop the dashboard that controlled absolutely every function in the car, right from navigation to HVAC to the various safety assist systems in the car. This, however, is replaced by a landscape-oriented touchscreen in the latest version, just like the one in the Model 3, but with more features. The latest version also ditches the older round steering wheel with a newer yoke, as Tesla likes to call it. Number 6. Porsche Taycan. It was literally everything that Porsche fans love it for, including the extremely driver-focused seating position and physical buttons for all the driver assist systems. It gets a 10.9-inch infotainment system in the central console. There is also one more touchscreen above the glove box for the front passenger, but this one is optional. This screen allows the passenger to control the music and other menus without disturbing the driver while making changes in the usual center screen. As is usually the case with all Porsches, the interior quality of the Taycan too is terrific. Each and every surface is perfectly finished and covered in high-quality leather or Alcantara. Porsche has also packaged the interior pretty decently with sufficient space for all the passengers. It has something called the food garage. This basically allows the passengers some space that is carved out in the battery under the floor. Number 5. Tesla Model X. The Model X was introduced by Tesla when the brand was already pretty well established throughout the world, and hence it had a lot riding on its shoulders. And surely it didn't disappoint. Just like the Model S, the Model X too had a large 17-inch touchscreen for controlling all the car's functions. Being the brand's first SUV, the Model X is spacious, and the same translates to the interior as well. It has very comfortable and wide seats that offer comfortable seating for all the passengers. The Model X too, like all other Teslas, follows a minimalist approach when it comes to the interiors and hence uses the central infotainment screen to control everything. This makes the dashboard clutter-free and devoid of any physical buttons. Number 4. BMW iX. The BMW iX was the first electric SUV from the brand. It sits right at the top of their EV lineup and has an interior that is fit for that flagship tag. It has all the usual BMW traits that fans love, blended in with some cutting-edge technology that EV customers expect. Like all modern BMWs, the iX2 uses a dual-screen layout that includes one screen for the driver-related information and the other one in the center that controls all the infotainment-related stuff. The instrument cluster also offers many custom selectable designs. In addition to all these tech-related features, the iX interior also offers lots of room for passengers as well as their luggage. The seats themselves are large and comfortable and offer a good amount of support at all the right places. Thanks to this, doing long distances in the iX is an easy affair combined with the long range that it offers. Hey guys, I can see you enjoy my videos, so please give this one a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it yet, and I will keep making new videos for you. Thank you very much for your support. Number 3. BMW i7. BMW introduced the EV version of the flagship 7 Series sedan in the form of the i7. Expectedly, it had an amazingly appointed interior that was even more futuristic than the model it is based on, the 7 Series. It has all the usual BMW technology like the iDrive that controls all the car's functions including safety system controls. It gets a dual-screen setup which includes a 14.9-inch screen for the infotainment system and a smaller 12.3-inch system for the instrument cluster. The infotainment system runs the latest version of BMW's famous drive system that lets the passengers control all functions of the car through it. The drive systems are known for their fluid user interface, and this latest version is no different. Despite all this good-to-have usual stuff, there is one ace up its sleeve that is proving to be the i7's USP. This is the enormous 31.3-inch 8K cinema screen that is mounted on the roof and folds down at the press of a button. It offers video streaming via Amazon Fire TV. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz EQS. The EQS was launched as the flagship EV product from Mercedes-Benz, and its interiors surely blew everyone's minds away when it first came out. It was based on the flagship S-Class sedan, and its interiors literally gave that away without saying. The quality and fit and finish are unreal and absolutely top-notch, just like the S-Class sedan it is based on. The EQS interior is extremely cutting-edge and packed to the gills with the latest tech. There are 3 screens in total. 2 12.3-inch screens for the driver and the passenger give out all the driver-related information. In addition to this, a large 17.7-inch touchscreen has been provided in the center to control all the car-related functions as well as the navigation. All these systems use Mercedes' famous MBUX interface, which is renowned for its fluidity and user-friendliness. These large screens, along with the beautiful ambient lighting, make the interiors look like a spaceship at night. Number 1. Tesla Cybertruck. The Tesla Cybertruck has been in the news ever since it was announced, and not without reason. It is extremely futuristic, and given how the exteriors look, no wonder that its interiors too are way ahead of time. It has a very clean and elegant design that is based on the concept of minimalism. There are absolutely no physical controls on the dashboard. Each and every function is controlled via the huge touchscreen infotainment system, and this allows the design to be kept clean since no separate control switch is required for each of the functions. And thanks to the huge dimensions, the Cybertruck offers immense room in the cabin, and this allows for a very comfortable seating arrangement for the passengers. So, which of the interiors did you like best? Or maybe you think that some of them need revamping? Write about that down in the comments below. Like and subscribe, and goodbye everyone.